Oh, it was a lovely tea, Annie. My Bob would have loved it. He always was very fond of sardines and damson and jam.
Bless him. How did he die, love, if it's not too personal a question?
In an accident with a grand piano.
Fancy. Still, his family always was very musical, weren't they, Lil?
His father got trapped in a xylophone in Sunderland. It took them 3 hours to cut him out. He played them selections from the Student Prince while they were doing it, and he could only move his elbows.
Don't go on upsetting yourself, love. Yeah, why didn't you tell us sooner that your Bob had been and gone and died? We'd have loved to have come to funerals. I love a nice, weepy funeral, especially in summer when you don't have to wear your Wellingtons at graveside.
Well, thank you very much, Annie, but I didn't want no one disturbing me in my last moments with my Bob.
Bless him. Was he cremated, Lil?
Yes.
You did right, love. Your Bob never could stand cold, could he?
Oh, the minister gave us ever such a nice address. He looked down at me from the pulpit and he said, hands together, eyes closed. Oh, Lord, we commend to thy mercy thy son, Wilfred Albert Tattersall. So I opened my eyes, put my hand up, and I said, excuse me, but are you talking about the right corpse? I said, I don't want to be a nuisance, but my corpse is called Robert Fulken Nansen Battersby. Oh, dear, he said, I've done it again.
Well, I shouldn't hold it against him, Lil. I mean, it might have been husband to you, but to him it was just a job of work.
Yes. And it must be very repetitive, mustn't it?
Ah, but he's got security, Lil. There's never no shortage of raw materials in that job.
Oh, no. I never thought of him as raw material. Oh, he made a beautiful picture in the crematorium. I took along his favourite gramophone record to speed him on his way.
What was that, Lil?
CWS Footwear Band under Harry Mortimer. Oh, very fond of brass bands was my Bob. He once got his leg trapped in a trombone. They had to call the fire brigade to get him out.
Bless him. Did they use gas?
No, natural childbirth method. Oh, I can see his coffin now, sliding over them little rollers, slipping through the red velvet curtains into the fiery inferno below. Gone forever.
What a way.
Not if she'd nipped behind scenes and got his ashes, she could have used him on that garden of hers.
That's right, Lil, and you could have thought of you, Bob, every time you'd had goose gogs and custard.
Yes, but I don't like gooseberries. They make my teeth go on edge.
That's what your Bob did to me.
Now then, Lil, don't pay no heed to him, love. Your Bob never made no one's teeth go on edge. I know he had rather a feminine way of riding his bicycle. But you can easily forgive that when you think of all the good work he did as light tenor with the operatic.
Oh, thank you, Annie.
I know his top notes wasn't very secure. I know he wasn't a very dashing Nanky Pole. I know he made my teeth go on edge when... Oh, Lil, don't go upsetting yourself, love.
Well, I'm all right, Annie, so long as I've got my trunk with me.
Pardon?
All my memories are in this trunk, and here is my past. This is my treasure chest of memories, and I want you all to share it with me.
Well, I hope your past's not too long, Lil. We've got a bowls match in half an hour.
Oh, memories! Now, this is one of the first memories of my Bob.
Oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't it gorgeous? What is it?
It's the cord my Bob wore in his pyjama trousers on the first night of our honeymoon.
See, didn't he bother on second night?
Oh, now this is something I really treasure. This is the puncture outfit that my Bob took with us when we went on our first tandem tour of the Lake District. Oh, we had some right lovely punctures on that holiday. Oh, now this here is a piece of the lino from our nuptial bedroom in the first house we had in Hunslet, Yorkshire.
Isn't it lovely? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it right interesting, Les?
Oh, aye.
What do you think, Mort?
Aye. Ah, well. It's in good nick, considering how old it is.
Well, I polish it every morning, same as I polish this bit of banister from our second home in Swinton, and this toilet seat from our third home in Whitehill.
My gum, look, you must have left your houses denuded every time you moved. I'm surprised you didn't roll up the backyard and bung it in your trunk.
Oh, we always had gardens. My Bob wanted to be buried in the garden, but then he changed his mind.
It'd have been good company for you, wouldn't it, Lil?
Now, this here is my proudest possession. This is the portable recorder my Bob gave me so I could put down all the sounds that would remind me of him after he'd gone. Now, this first sound is one of my happiest memories of my Bob.
What's that, Lil?
It's the sound of him coughing his guts up first thing of the morning.
Oh, God, Lil, it's as well that grand piano carried him off. Not have lasted long with a cough like that, would it?